to start the discussion, I think that there is some interesting facts that I have noticed, and I want to share with you, and maybe this can help to tackle exactly what we want to discuss today. I'm looking to the internet and looking on these topics, and I found that there is some studies, and the studies highlight special facts in Africa. The one is studies done by IPAS, which is an American Wi-Fi provider, and there's the fact that they highlight is the Wi-Fi hotspots will proliferate on the planet, but continue to lack in Africa. And the predictions they have is in 2018, the Wi-Fi beacon will be for every 20 people on Earth, but only one beacon for every 400 Africans. That's mainly so a problem. So maybe what have to done to tackle this issue? Another Cisco's, another study by Cisco's, we say that internet usage in South Africa is today about per month 710 megabits per month per users in South Africa, but we grow to 7 gigabits in 2019. Cisco predicts. I don't know how it can happen. Maybe Neil can tell us about some topics of this. And the emerging technology in Africa will be, in another study, Internet of Things, cognitive systems, and others. Is all these trends in the project, in infrastructure, will be highlighted by the panelists. And I will first to welcome Neil Dundas to start the discussion. He has the floor. Thank you, mate.
Good morning, everyone. Just want to see if this presentation, there we go. Hopefully this will work if we decide to change it. Barak, where are you? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, can you hear me? If everyone can hear me, is it fine? Okay, so just some experiences from our perspective, some observations from DNS Africa as a back-end registry operator for a CCTLD in South Africa. We've seen a lot of, I think, the innovation and discussion, not just in our part of the world, but globally, focusing on the actual distribution channel, looking at how registries are going to approach the distribution channel in order to actually fulfill domain provisioning to the end users. And I think there's a lot of discussion, a lot of innovation in terms of how registries are approaching that particular subject. I know there's been a discussion recently or debate recently that I've picked up on a Domain Insight article relating to the departure of Van Koevering from Minds and Machines, and the reason behind his departure, according to his article, was a difference of opinion on how to actually approach the channel. He believed that the registry should be exploring ways, I think, I'm maybe misquoting him, but he believed in ways, the registry should be looking at ways of approaching the end user community a lot more directly. So in other words, developing its own channel, its own direct line of domain provisioning to the end users, as well as supporting the registrar and reseller communities and developing them. Whereas I think his board just wanted to actually focus on the existing channel and help grow that. So the new GTLD program has highlighted difficulties in getting domain names to end users, because what has happened is a lot of these registries have relied on the channel to actually promote and push these domain products to end users. And to some degree that has succeeded, and in many instances that has not really succeeded that well. And this has forced registries to look at new ways of getting the domain name products to end users. So in terms of domain name, DNS Africa, we've sort of looked at productizing our technology into 4 primary categories: registry products and infrastructure, then the channel products. So these would be products aimed at improving or increasing the domain name channel. Enterprise, which would really focus at the .brand type of community, large corporates that have large domain portfolios that are looking more for multi-jurisdictional and defensive reasons to secure and manage their domain names. And then value-added products and services being the final category, in which we lump a whole lot of new innovative services and products like alternate dispute resolution processes and the likes of the rights validation system, auction systems, and that. Just quickly looking at our registry products, our registry technology we call Rengen, Registry Engine, and it's really divided into 4 or 3 product classes. One is the Rengen Partner, which is essentially the solution we employ for the ZA Central Registry. It's a software as a service type of solution where we very much hands-on in the day-to-day administration of the namespace. We provide all range of products and services, as well as our expertise and knowledge in partnership with the CCTLD administrator, so that we can actually help them promote and push the domain name value up and the numbers up. Then there's the shared registry system, which is a new product we've got implemented. We already have 1 or 2 domains onto that shared registry system. So it's a shared platform on which multiple registries can onboard, and this makes it a little bit more attractive for the channel to gain access to these products with one simple integration. And then the Rengen client solution is essentially our in-country or independent deployment of a registry solution, which is under the complete control of the registry operator, and it's facilitated through a license and maintenance agreement. Just to look at the shared registry system, because I think that was one of the points on the agenda. The shared registry system is, it's pretty new for us, but it's got a lot of potential, and we hope that to see this grow in popularity in the coming months and years. Essentially what happens is there's a single platform hosted in some data center or in the cloud somewhere. We onboard registries, domain registries. These need not be CCTLDs, these could be GTLDs and other commercial